Well, let me tell you a little bit, just a little bit, because you've got their bios and all that other cool stuff in apps and materials and all those sorts of things for their long introduction. So I'm going to do a short introduction. And if I may, immediately to my right is Janelle Karras, who is a director with Helix Legal. We all know about Helix Legal, right? Because they're, you know, being nominated for many innovation awards, and quite rightly so.
Thank you, Terry.
And then next to Janelle, we have Anita Bennett, who is the Head of Marketing and Communications Asia Pacific at Lawyers on Demand. For those of us, you know, who know Anita and her firm, and even if we don't, you can now refer to her as a LOD person. A LOD person. Are we with that? Are you sure? What's happening over lunch, folks? Do we, you know, come on, stay with me. And then at the very far right, last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Jared Hardman, who is a director at Crowd & Co. Crowd & Co too have been doing some very, very exciting things. In fact, all of our panellists here today really have been pushing the envelope in one way or the other with respect to the work that they've been doing in their firms and in innovation. And obviously what goes hand in hand with that is the people that they employ to be able to make all of that good stuff happen. So we are indeed talking today about humans, and that's kind of a bit of a change from talking exclusively about robots, isn't it? So we are today going to talk a little bit about humans. And if we think about the topic, and thank you, Diana, for reminding us about that topic, you know, we're probably at the end of the day thinking about how we should identify and solve challenges and identify and advance opportunities using that human resource, probably within two very, very broad categories. And we're going to drill down into questions within these two very, very broad categories. And I guess, first of all, what is it that lawyers and all legal professionals actually do? That's kind of the first question we've got to answer, isn't it? Because if we don't really know what work we're actually doing now, it's a little bit difficult to identify the resources and manage them.